For being a dope ass crowd. This is a good night. I already knew it was gonna be, but this is a good night. And speaking of a good night, it's gonna get better. On deck we got Ra. But right now to the stage, we have probably one of the very first comedians I met when I started doing comedy. This is my uncle now. Unofficially, somewhere down the line, we probably related somewhere. Give it up for my man Xander!
Yo, what's going on? Now, before we proceed, right? Give it up for my motherfucking nephews. Give it up for them. Give it up for Drew and Marco. That's what I'm talking about. Now, real quick, because y'all was on some bitch ass shit. So now, right, I need everybody to follow me. SCUMBAG. SCUMBAG. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, man, this is some cool shit, man. I'm happy to be back. You know what I mean? That corona shit had everybody down and out. You understand what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all something. So all y'all dumb motherfuckers was running around here with these masks on. The mask will not protect your ass from corona. Because if a pair of drawers or some pants won't protect you from smelling a fart, how the fuck you think that a mask is going to protect you from catching the goddamn coronavirus? It's not going to help, you know? So I heard the brother, I don't know if he left or not, the big Polish guy, he was talking about that. There he is, talking about that he was checking his lineage. And folks, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I just found out, man, that I got some Haitian in me, man. Yeah, give me a big round of applause. Now, hold on now, real quick. I didn't do no genealogy tests or anything like that. But that beautiful Haitian woman back there, I've been sucking her toes. Let me tell you something, goddammit. If you suck a Haitian woman's toes, your ass is Haitian. You are what you eat, you know? Now, I came in here to get dark. I came in here to confess. Tell y'all about my Uncle Joe. You understand? My gay Uncle Joe. You know, Uncle Joe was a hell of a dude, man. Handsome, witty. He was always dressed to the nines. And the bitches loved him. But Uncle Joe wasn't interested in no chicks, man. That joker was strictly dickly, you know? Now, the thing about my uncle, right? The one problem that I had with this motherfucker, man. This nigga used to touch me, man. Yeah, y'all ain't think old Xander was gonna get up here and bare his soul. My uncle used to touch me, man. And the first time that shit happened, right? We was in a 5 and 10, man. And I seen this toy that I wanted. And I said, Uncle Joe, give me the toy. Give me the toy. My uncle stood there and looked at me. You know how them gay guys look at you. And he had an expression on his face that said, nigga, please. But I was a kid, man. And I didn't understand the subtleties of facial expressions. So I persisted, Uncle Joe, give me the toy! Uncle Joe, please give me the toy! And finally my uncle said, no. As a matter of fact, hell no! I was spoiled rotten, man. I was my mom's little Fauntleroy. And I wasn't used to hearing no. So I carried on so bad that all the white kids in the store pull out their tablets and started taking notes. I want the toy! I want the toy! Buy me the toy! And the next thing you know, man, my uncle touched me with the hardest left jab that I ever felt in my life. Right in the solar plexus, man. And I was down on the floor, gasping for air and tapping the fuck out, man. So yeah, man, my uncle touched me that day, that 5 and 10, man. And that wasn't the last time my uncle touched me. Because on one occasion, right, he had to come up to the school, man. I was up there cutting up, man. And when my uncle found out how bad I was cutting up, that motherfucker reached inside his man purse And he pulled out an ebony magazine. And he folded that ebony magazine up as tightly as he could get it. And that motherfucker touched me. In front of the entire class. And it gets worse, man. Because I took off running. And he was on my ass with that ebony magazine. And that motherfucker broke one of his heels, man. And I don't have to tell y'all how bad that motherfucker touched me after that, man. You know? And it gets worse, man. Because until this very day, man, I'm 54 years old. And to this day, I'll bump into one of my friends who remind me how my uncle came up to that school with his heels and his pocketbook and his man purse. And he beat my ass with that ebony magazine. I should be getting a check, man. Because to this day, whenever I see an ebony magazine, that shit gives me horrible flashbacks. And my uncle didn't just touch me, man. He touched other guys in the neighborhood, man. I'm walking down the street one day with my Uncle Joe, man. And this motherfucker called my uncle Aunt Joe. He called him Aunt Joe. And Uncle Joe touched this motherfucker with a left hook. And knocked him cold, man. And I'll never forget the last one. I'm ready to get off on this, man. My uncle was outside, man. He was jumping double dutch with the girls, man. Uncle Joe, he loved jumping double dutch. And next thing you know, man, this dude came up and started heckling him. Go Joe, go Joe, go Joe, you faggot ass nigga, look at you jumping for. And Uncle Joe missed his fucking turn, bro. And he stopped and glared at that motherfucker. He was looking at this dude like he was glaring at him through the sight of a sniper's rifles. And Uncle Joe said, "Stay right there, Mr. Man." And he wasn't in the crib. Folks, we was nervous, man. Because we thought Uncle Joe was gonna come back outside with a knife or a bat or something. But he came back outside with one of his kilts on and a pair of combat boots. Oh, shit. And Uncle Joe told that motherfucker, win, lose, or draw, you're gonna get hurt. That dude stood there and thought about that for a second, and he went on about his business, man. Because he didn't want my uncle to touch his ass. So, thank you very much, folks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Get up here, nephew.
Yo, give it up for Xander one more time.